Campus security called us about 10:15.
Tell the hospital I want a record of all her visitors.
No sign of forced entry. It was probably someone she knew.
What animal could she know that would do this to her? Beat her into a coma? Look around. This is a nice girl's room. It's Friday night. She wasn't out partying. Julia Green was sitting here studying her whatever this is, and... Paulie, this is the kind of place I want my kids to be in someday. Safe, protected. Seems like yesterday I was in college, and the wildest thing we got into was streaking.
The guys have been questioning some of the kids in the dorm. Nobody saw anything.
Boyfriend?
Yeah, frat boy, Ryan Gibson. We're looking for him.
Hey, Pants. From the desk of Dr. Gerald Henock.
Pretty co-ed has an affair with a prof. Ain't like it's never happened before. Things could have got out of hand. This hotel's in Philadelphia. I'll see if this Dr. Henock's there.
It's time for us to start doing our homework.
And you can keep your purse. Just give us the money you took out. Come on! Move it! Come on! Yo, Holmes, look up. Oh, man. What are you? Some damn Martin Spielberg or something? Come on, get your ass out of here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Take it easy. Come on, man. We're just here making a deposit. What do you want from us?
You were Julia Green's boyfriend? It was more than just dating?
I am her boyfriend. And it is more than just dating.
Of course, I apologize.
It's okay. She's gonna come out of it. I can feel it, you know, when I saw her in intensive care. I just know.
I do too.
Yeah, well, I wish you knew what it felt like not to be able to do anything about it. Sometimes I close my eyes and I just see myself wailing on the guy who did this. It eats at me, man.
We'll find whoever it was. Now, that Friday, you and Julia had plans?
Yeah, she was gonna meet me at a frat kegger at the end of last class.
Did you go?
I went, yeah.
And there are people to confirm that?
Yeah, I pumped the keg.
Julia never showed?
No. Around 6:30, I got kind of worried, so I went by her room. I knocked and no one answered. I was ticked off then.
Did you see anybody there? Anybody out of place, maybe?
Professor. Dr. Henock, he was coming out when I was on my way in.
When I was in school, we rarely, if ever, saw professors in the student dorms.
Well, it can be viewed as inappropriate. I always have my students visit me in my office.
So you've never been to the dorms?
No.
Do you know Julia Green?
Only from the attendance sheet of my ancient Roman culture class.
You supervised one of her scholarship papers.
Yes, yes, but I only read it over. I didn't really work with her.
You ever seen this before?
It's my stationery.
Your writing?
It appears to be.
Did you write this or not?
Yes, I think perhaps as a reminder. It's the hotel I stayed at last weekend in Philadelphia. I got there on Friday, in fact, and attended a pre-seminar dinner.
Can anyone confirm you were there?
Of course.
We found this in Julia Green's room. You don't know how it got there?
No.
Were you having an affair?
No, of course not. I've been married 20 years, tenured 10. Of course not.
He passed a few bricks when I mentioned an affair.
Enough to build a patio, but not a case against him.
Come on, he lied about being in the dorm. Ryan Gibson says he saw him there that night.
I don't know, Tone. I don't like the boyfriend. He reminds me of all those preppy kids out on the Island. All of Julia's friends we talk to think he's a jerk, and none of them thought she and the prof were having an affair. I'm on the fence.
Hey, slowly we're being very discreet. I'll bet you $5 nobody saw Henock at that dinner in Philly.
I'll take some of that action.
Yeah.
Vinny, high collars. You may want to put on some shades. The sparkle will blind you.
I seen better.
The Hope Diamond, maybe.
You gotta start working better neighborhoods, Vinny. Where'd you get this?
What are you, Gallup poll? What's with the questions?
I'd just like to know what I'm fencing. How much?
Call it.
500.
You got a battery? My hearing aid's gone dead. Could have sworn you only said 500.
Yeah, it's broke all right. I said 450.
Maybe you want to try up the street?
What? And ruin our beautiful relationship? I'll take it. I mean, I can see why everybody in town is coming to you two, huh? It's so hard these days to find someone you can trust.
Why does it have to be so hard to be a kid these days? I think there's drugs and random violence. That's just to go to school. Hell, I'm a police commissioner and it's overwhelming. What must it be like for a kid? What's it gonna be like for this little one inside of you 10 years from now?
If it makes you feel any better, we won't send this baby to school. Well, Abraham Lincoln did it. And then if it's a she, maybe our daughter will be the first woman president of the United States.
You're watching WEB.
I like the sound of that.
What? First woman president?
Our daughter.
You want proof the crime doesn't pay? We have it on film. In this WEVG exclusive, an unknown video vigilante apprehended 2 robbery suspects last evening.
Oh, man. What are you? Some damn Martin Spielberg or something? Come on, get your ass out.
Look, it's a video vigilante. Tony, look at this.
The suspects were made to strip naked and, as you see here, bound together to wait for Eastbridge PD to arrest them. Unfortunately,
Do you know about
aware of
this?
the perpetrator's crime, Eastbridge's finest untied them and released the 2 men. And if you thought the criminals were embarrassed, how do you think Police Commissioner Scally feels? Please hold.
Who's this now?
This is a TV station in Cleveland that is airing the video vigilante tape and would like a comment.
Here's a comment. The Cleveland Indians will never make the playoffs.
I'm sorry, he stepped out of the office a moment. Could I take a message?
No more calls about the video vigilante. No one in Philly saw the doc that night?
No, there were only 15 people at that dinner. We talked to 7 and no one saw him. We could check out the others, but...
Let's pick them up.
No, hey, Tone, look. I know you're worked up about this case, and it would make everybody feel better to bust someone. But are you sure we got enough?
His stationery was in a room. He lied about being in a dorm. He lied about his alibi. We'd like to see Dr. Henock, please.
I'm his teaching assistant. Can I be of help?
Yeah. You can get the doctor.
Yes, gentlemen.
Dr. Henock, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of Julia Green. And he's not denying it.
You're drunk! This is the video vigilante! Now pull over! You're drunk! You're gonna hurt someone! Pull over!
I missed my calling.
We got that from Jake the Lungs Bouvier. The VCR we got from Freddie the Greasy Pinky, and this ring here from Vinny High Collars. And that's just one day.
Oh, yeah, we got more than enough evidence. I think we're ready to sweep these guys, boss.
You know, the problem is, though, they all know each other. We bust one guy, words out, the others scatter like roaches.
Yeah, I don't think they'd agree to gather together in the same room so we can bust them, Carmela.
They might. I think you and Carmela should get married.
What? Wait, did I miss a reel here?
All these hoods know you. They like you. We stage a wedding. They all show. Roaches go in, but they don't come out.
Wait, so we just staged the wedding, right? Not the honeymoon.
That's between you two.
Because marriage is a sacred thing with me, and well, I don't want to give you the wrong idea, Stan. I think you're great, but you're just not my Mr. Right.
And you're what, my dream girl? I mean, it's not personal, Carmela. It's strictly business. So what do you want me to do? Get down on my knees?
Go.
Carmela, would you marry me?
If I have to.
Oh, I'm all misty.
The video vigilante strikes again. This time, his target is a drunk driver, and as you can see, it's a bullseye.
Drunk! This is the video vigilante! Now pull over! You're drunk! You're gonna hurt someone! Pull over!
The driver of the vehicle, Mr. Nick Shapiro of Roberton, was uninjured, although he...
What is wrong with you people?
He's not hurting anyone, really.
It's hurting us.
Come on, boss, you sound a little jealous.
I sound mad. We could control criminals this way, no problem. But then who would control us? I take pride in the fact that we do not break the law in order to enforce it. This vigilante is no hero. He's a criminal.
I bet you there's a lot less DWIs out there
Over in
than
the
that.
American League, it was the Yankees over Toronto, 6-3 in 10 innings.
Your arraignment is tomorrow. Have you talked to your lawyer?
How's Julia?
I don't know. They actually might try putting her into a deeper coma because it's easier or something to come out of.
This is so tragic.
I think for her sake, you'd want the right man in jail.
He will be, Michael, in time.
I'm going to tell the truth.
No, please.
You'd rather be humiliated like this than be honest? I don't understand that.
I have a family, children that I love. They would be blown apart. It actually would be less damaging to be acquitted of these charges than to admit our secret. Now, you mustn't betray that secret or my feelings, Michael.
You don't know what they're saying about you. The news, the students. What if you're not acquitted?
I put my faith in the system of justice. Maybe I come from a different time, but considering everything, my family, myself, morally, ethically, this is what I have to do.
Morals, ethics. You are from a different time. You know I'll respect your feelings. I'll never betray you. Thank you, Michael.
Ward Secretary to 2 East. Ward Secretary to 2 East.
Like angels. I really like this hospital, honey. The labor room looked homey, you know, it didn't have that antiseptic feeling.
How come people have to talk cutesy to babies?
Well, what do you want to do? Read him T.S. Eliot? You do it because it's fun.
Hey, if we have a girl, I don't know if I like the idea of her sleeping with boys here.
Oh, Tony. You know, Dr. Taylor and Dr. Ambercram both said that at this hospital they're rooming in. The baby can stay with you.
Something your brother never grew out of. Come on. I want to go up to ICU before visiting hours are over. Come on. Come on.
So cute.
Cast 10 to ER.
Hello.
Cast 10 to
We're here to see Julia Green.
The doctor's attending to her at the moment. You can wait over there.
Thank you.
Dr. Strong to
You here to see Julia?
Yes, I'm Police Commissioner Tony Scally, and this is my wife, Rachel.
We're Julia's parents.
I'm very sorry about your daughter.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you for coming by. She's had so few visitors.
Really, not many visitors. Pardon me for one moment. May I see the visitor's log for Julia Green, please? Thank you. So I take it you've been here every day?
Until they kick us out at night.
The people who have visited, anyone seem peculiar?
That Michael, the gay boy.
Albert, that's not what he meant.
No, what? Tell me.
Julia's friend, Michael Harris. He lives down the hall from her. They used to talk about boys together.
Michael Harris, Henock's teaching assistant?
Can you believe she's that close to a friend of the man who did this to her?
respiratory stat to ER.
The boyfriend lied about coming here. Probably didn't know about the visitor's log. Probably was right. The kid knew which buttons to press.
Why wouldn't he want to go see his girlfriend?
Maybe he wanted to remember Julia the way she was. Maybe he's afraid of hospitals. It'll catch something. Maybe he's afraid it'll get caught by his guilt.
What's going on?
On our special segment tonight, another WEVG exclusive. The video vigilante cleans up Crack Street.
Now, this coke you sold me?
Yeah?
What are you doing? Now give me all that drug money.
You're crazy.
The video vigilante strikes again.
On the nose, Clementine. And when we come back, boys and girls, we're going to have a story from Mr. Trolleyman. So, don't go away.
And back in 2 and 2.
Professor Winston, my son and I always used to watch you.
Move it. I got 2 minutes to go torque one.
Pardon me. Hi. Are you Wayne Tibbetts, the station manager?
Auditions for the Weatherman spot, room 10.
Tony Scally, police commissioner. Can we talk?
Jerry?
Minute 30.
You got a minute 30.
And I'll get to the point. Stop airing the video vigilante.
No.
Can't you see what's happening? It's not good enough for him to just film the incidents. He's got to be in them now, be the star. This whole thing is escalating.
So are my numbers.
Numbers?
Ratings, points, shares. In literally one night, we went from rock bottom to top of the rock. For a local station, that's unheard of. 2 words, Commissioner. Reality-based. The future of television.
I'm not interested in the future of television. I'm interested in the future of Eastbridge.
He's the good guy. You're just upset because he's stealing your thunder.
Someone's gonna get hurt. Either the video vigilante or someone who emulates him. Take him off the air and this whole problem will go away.
He'll go to another station. He'll be gone, and so will my career. Because if I don't air it, someone else will.
If you won't stop airing the tapes, then at least let us examine the packages they were mailed in. Any letters he included.
Sorry, we threw him out.
We're backing 10.
Cooperate with us, or you'll be held as an accessory if someone gets hurt.
And 5, 4, 3, 2.
You alone?
No.
Hey, Pants. What's up?
Oh, I see.
Call me Paulie around here, will you, please? I checked it out. This is Michael Harris's spot. I thought we might want to ask some questions.
Can I help you? I hope so. I'm Police Commissioner Tony Scally. This is Detective Contangeli.
What took you so long?
So long for what?
This is about Dr. Henock, isn't it?
What about him?
He should be released. Or haven't you people crucified him enough?
Crucified? He beat a girl senseless.
He was in this club, in that chair next to Michael the night that girl was attacked.
Next to Michael Harris?
Yeah, I got 10 other people who can verify that.
Henock's arrest was in the papers. Why didn't you say something?
I can't believe Henock would rather sit in the cooler on an attempted murder charge than, you know, come forward.
I can believe it.
Well, let us follow up on your information. Thank you. We appreciate your help.
It's for Dr. Henock. He suffers enough.
Question was asked if Suetonius will be on the final. The answer is yes.
Michael Harris.
Yes.
May we talk to you?
I have a class to attend across campus.
Well, we've come to school today to hopefully learn a few things, too.
Am I being accused of something?
Not at all. We're wondering if you've ever been in a club known as Le Bon Ton.
That sounds like an accusation to me.
Sounds like you're familiar with the place to me.
I'm not trying to be difficult. That's my personal business.
You're absolutely right. And there's no problem with it. Unless you were in the club with Dr. Henock last Friday night while Julia Green was being assaulted.
I was alone.
There's 10 people who say he was with you.
Look, we don't like holding innocent men in our jail, so why don't you just tell us the truth?
I made a promise.
Can you tell us about this?
It's the hotel information that Gerald wrote down. He and I went together last weekend. We caught a train after we left the club.
Why did you give it to Julia? Were you afraid something was going to happen to you?
No. No, I was afraid for her. Julia and I were
are best of friends. We knew everything about each other. She told me that she was going to break up with her boyfriend that night.
Ryan Gibson.
I gave her the hotel information in case she needed to talk. And I knew that I could trust her with my secret. I feel that somehow it's my fault. They both got hurt.
I feel you just helped them both.
We'll bring Ryan Gibson in for questioning.
Dr. Henock?
Commissioner, yeah. Michael told you everything.
He didn't betray you.
No. No, I betrayed myself. I have a wife, a family. I can't hurt them like this.
There have been too many lies. So I won't lie, Doctor. But I can keep the specific details of your release discreet. But by doing that, your innocence might always be questioned. This has been a highly publicized case, and some people are going to be downright mad that you got away if they don't have the whole story. It could make life harder.
I understand.
Are you certain you don't want to be open?
Commissioner Scally, I'm a student of history. And one thing I've learned is that every human being has something they feel they must hide. The great people, as well as the small people.
Let's just skip the wedding and go right to divorce.
Hey, what is the big deal here? Just because I want blue and orange as a color scheme?
Stan, that may be okay for the Mets, but for a wedding...
It's supposed to look real. That's why we're going through this hell in the first place.
Okay. I'll lose the pinstripe tuxedos. I was just joking anyway.
Come on, you two. Every couple goes through this when they get married.
We're not getting married!
You know what I mean.
Did you and the boss fight like this when you were planning your wedding?
You know, come to think of it, Tony had the nerve to invite Francesca Rivoli to our wedding, and he knew that she had the hots for him. Can you believe that?
So? What's the problem?
He invited this Francesca tramp.
So?
So? She had the hots for him, Stanley.
So what's he gonna do, make out with her at the reception? He was marrying you.
This from a man who wanted a blue and orange color scheme.
Oh, you should have seen the china pattern he picked out.
Oh, okay. Forget it. I'm out. Just tell me when to show up at the wedding.
I'll only be a little while longer, Sandra. Yes. Yes, it feels good to bury myself in work again. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll see you soon, dear. I love you, too.
This is for Julia Green.
Oh, no.
This is my fault. I was as bad as that vigilante. I needed to nail somebody so bad, I acted without having the whole story.
Hey, don't start with that. Henock kept the story from you.
Look, Tony, you were right to bring him in. You were right to let him go, too. What happened before or after, that's out of your hands.
I keep thinking about him saying everyone's got a secret.
Well, Henock pretty much took his with him.
I can't help feeling the secret took him. Where's Ryan Gibson?
Can't find him. Rose and Hartley are out looking for him now.
Tony, a Mr. Tibbetts from the television station would like to speak to you in your office. He seems pretty shook up.
Never get a clear enough look at the guy to make an ID.
You've got every right to say I told you so.
In this case, that's nothing to be proud of. Anyone else at the station know about this?
No, I always screen them alone.
Does he call you to let you know what's coming?
No, I know it's him because the packages are all alike. The same wrapping, same brand of tape. He's got a style.
Yeah, some style. For truth, justice, and high ratings.
Oh, we get numbers as high as Timothy Leary. If we aired that, we go national. Well, of course, I would never air that tape.
No, you won't air that tape, but you will air a tape. This guy sees himself as a celebrity, and he thinks others see him as a hero. And this tape, he believes is his ultimate performance. How would he feel if his artistic vision was meddled with?
Can we borrow some equipment?
Oh, sure. You want to edit the tape?
No. I think this tape here needs an entire rewrite.
Cut! Great scream, honey.
I think I got a better one in me.
No, that was beautiful, honey.
Oh, thanks. I'm glad I got this part on talent and not because I fooled around with the director.
Okay, now, in this scene, you walk into your car, just had a long day. Suddenly, a mugger. You scream. Okay, everyone got the script? Okay, let's do it. Action!
Oh, no. Please, please, leave me alone. Can I help you?
Cut! What's wrong, Ronnie?
I forgot my line.
You forgot don't move?
Right, I got it. Don't move.
Don't bother. Rose, you're mugger number 1. Lopez, you're mugger number 2.
I'd be more comfortable as mugger number 2. Don't move. Don't move.
Okay, video vigilante, take 2.
Look, Father, this whole marriage is a sting operation, right? But if you're a real father and we exchange vows, well, Stan and I aren't really going to be attached, are we? You know, like in God's eyes.
I think God will have his eyes closed to this ceremony, Carmela.
Oh, that's a relief. No offense, Stan.
Speaking of vows, would you two prefer something traditional, or is there a vow that is more personal to your taste?
Well, I don't know if this is the right situation, sir, but I'd like to ask your opinion about something. See, getting married is the most important thing in the world to me. And being a police officer is the next most important thing. And for a while now, I've had this vow in mind that would kind of meld the two.
Meld?
Yeah. So I'd like to try it on you, and maybe you can give me some notes, some pointers for future reference. You too, Carmela, you can. It's called a policeman's wedding vow. It goes like this. You have the right to never remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used to deepen our relationship. I hope we never, never need an attorney. If you feel one is necessary, my heart will be broken. Do you understand these rights as I have read them to you? That's it.
That's beautiful, Stanley.
Oh, great. I don't know whether to put a ring on his finger or cuff him.
We picked him up this morning outside his frat house.
Give us 5 minutes to put a scare in him, soften him up. Then when I think he's ready, I'll give you the signal.
How you been?
Good.
School's good?
Yeah.
Good.
Do you know why you were brought in for questioning?
Told you everything I know about Julia.
That's right. In fact, you said, sometimes I close my eyes and I see myself just wailing on the guy who did this.
No way.
Did you ever have a class with Dr. Henock? Where were you last night? Around 8:30. Where?
I was in my room. I had a final. I was studying, I swear to God.
Anybody there to see you?
I'm sure somebody saw me. Oh, come on. I like the guy. He gave me an A in his class.
You had a motive. Revenge. No alibi.
Yeah.
Commissioner Scally, please.
This is he.
Commissioner, this is Dr. Heisinger from the hospital. You told me to call if there was any change in Julia Green's condition.
Yeah?
Well, this morning, Julia regained consciousness. Her signs are stable. She said she'd like to talk to you.
Thank you, Doctor. We'll be right there. That's really good news.
Yeah.
Tell you what, why don't we do this later? We're gonna go talk to her.
Hey, why don't you come with us?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Don't you want to be there when she tells us who beat her up? I would think you'd want to go, considering you've never been.
I've been there.
We kept a visitor's log. How many more lies do I have to catch you in?
Okay. No more. You're gonna find out in an hour anyway. She wanted to break up with me. I freaked out. I didn't know I had it in me, but I beat her. I did that. But I didn't kill Henock. I'm not going to jail for murder.
Yeah? Caruso, enough.
No, boss. This is for real.
The hospital just called. You are going away for murder. Julia Green just died.
Hey, Tony, we got the guy.
Yeah.
The latest tape acquired from the video Vigilante shows the unknown crusader being thwarted in his latest attempt to fight crime. Apparently biting off more than he can chew, the home footage shows the Vigilante running away from the assailants, though he appears to be unharmed. Of course, the identity of the video Vigilante remains a mystery. Local hospital emergency...
Yes, put him through.
This is it. Start the trace.
What took him so long? Hello, this is Wayne Tibbetts.
What the hell is going on?
I beg your pardon, who is...
On the air. That is not the tape I sent you.
Is this the video Vigilante?
How could you do this to me?
Of calm down. Don't get mad. You're my bread and butter. Just explain. What's the problem?
Cellular.
I sent you a tape of my righteous equalization of Professor Gerald Henock.
I swear I never got it. That would have been big news. All I got was the tape that we aired. I was worried about you. I figured you were through.
No, I just got started.
Good. Look, let me make it up to you.
How?
I got a source. I can't say who, but he tipped me off on a crime. Something big. It might be out of your league.
Hey, Tibbetts, you owe me.
Look, tomorrow night, we got word of a heist. It should make great footage.
Back to the truck. Now!
Freeze! Drop your weapons! Face down, on the ground, now. This is your lucky day, boys. Yeah, you're gonna be celebrities. You're the next victims of the video vigilante. Here... you guys, get behind me. You're blocking my light. The video vigilante is here to prove that crime doesn't pay.
You won't be back after these messages. Freedom is rights. I want everything by the books, boys. And smile. We're on Tony Vision.
You a friend of the bride or the groom?
Whichever. The girl. Hey, that's my ring.
Family and friends, we are gathered here today to celebrate the marriage of Carmela Teresa Antonio Pagan and Stanley Oliver Kelly. Do you both take each other to be lawfully wedded and to cherish in sickness and till death do you part?
I do.
By the powers vested in me by the state of New York, I now pronounce you
under arrest. Fellas, the reception will follow immediately at the state penitentiary. Sir, you may now kiss the bride.
Do it and you never have children.